Yeah, Brad and Megapixel's request in the suggested games yesterday, or earlier this week. No, it was Fubo. Huh. Um, but their request for me to look into crosscode caused me to look up crosscode a bit. And it seems not a lot of people have been touching it, both for streams and for YouTube. And I think a lot of that has to do with how big crosscode is. Crosscode originally, when it was being developed, was intended to be about 10 hours long. Development blew out of control according to the developers, and the game has now blown up to where it is on average 60 to 80 hours long. And apparently the reviews on it are absolutely fantastic. Whether I want to get involved in streaming the entire game is... I have no idea. But I did play the demo last night, and oh my god, the game is just fun. It's fun, and it's got a really good story from the get-go. And it's a really cheesy anime story, but it's totally mixed with Western ideas in it, and it's really good in that respect. So I do want to take a look at it. Do I think it's going to be a good stream game? I have no idea. That has yet to be seen. Usually games like that don't do well in streams. But I'm willing to play it at least for a bit. And I kind of want to play it a little bit more than a bit. I think my hardest part with it would be playing it only on stream. So I might have to, because of how long it is, do something that I'm doing similar to what I'm doing with The Witcher. Anyways, I do want to take a look at it. Even if we just go through the demo on stream and see what people think of it, and if they like it enough to want to stick around for it. I don't like how blank this wall is, but I don't know what to do with this. Other than put in more pictures, but I don't feel like I need to cover every single wall in this house at the same time. Like, this house is pretty decked out already. What about these windows? Those are weird. Hold on. No, it's too low. Those are high enough, but... There's another one that I found that was really high. These. Ugh. I don't like the top band on them. That's what I am using. This one I was thinking of? I think this one. Yeah, see, this one is high enough, but it's so wide it doesn't work with these walls, especially with the shape of them. Like, these work perfectly fine, but... What if I just take this? Because you know how you have those stupid, like, lines where this band part is also cloth? What if I just made it all the same? That actually works. Look at that. That works for that entire room right there. Okay. No. This house doesn't feel like it would have architectural plans type stuff up. I think there... Can you alter this one? Yes, you can. Look at that. How many different portraits are there? I think there's 4. Okay. So if we do 2, 3, 4. We did that one. And then we did that one. And then we did that one. And then if we take this color scheme to it, because I'm fine with making them all the same, like frame-wise. Because if you have the same frame, it's not like you didn't buy them all from the same company probably at the same time. And while you can get various medals, I'm overthinking it. I don't care. Have this the one guy staring at all the girls. See if I can fit something else in here. Picture of Slavina. Slavella, actually. Just randomly shows up in different houses. I wish I had a better quality picture than that one. I probably should have brightened it. I probably should have tested it better. I mean, I still have this picture somewhere. I probably could remake it if I really wanted to and try and get a higher resolution. Where is the one that Isaac originally wanted me to do? Twin Tragedy. What is this? What was an artistic representation depicting but one of the many losses in Angela's life? It's horrible. Who could ever bear with such loss on a regular basis? She was a survivor. She was a survivor. Let's never forget that. That was me scraping my mug across the desktop to get to. It's beautiful. Well, I mean, it fits what Isaac was asking for, right? Yeah, no, I'm messing with it too much. I'm trying to spread them out, and you can't really spread them out further. Okay. I think anymore, and I'm just messing with, like, what we've got going on. Let's go upstairs. Because we have the upstairs, and we still have this entire exterior, which I can't imagine a whole lot going on with the exterior, honestly. Okay. This entire walkway. Okay. So, as far as down here... we did have a tub. And we did have this. Now... what did I do for lighting there? Oh yeah, it was the wall lights. which do work well in here. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. It's going through the wall. Let's see. How do I want the... You know what? Give me a counter. So what did I do for the sink? I had that sink here. Might as well. I mean, I know it's a little, like, samey to repeat it, but what else am I gonna do, honestly? We just have this toilet with the light above it. Oh my god. Can't we, like, have the toilet over here or something? Why is this bathroom so massive for what's in it? Oh my god. Bodhi. I do have a Bodhi here. He's in the room. Being a Bodhi. That looks weird. You know, he's staring at the birds that he can hear. That's what he's currently doing. He can hear birdies outside, and he's just fascinated. Bodhi? What are you doing? I don't know if I want the sink in here. I think I'm just going to move it over here. And I'm going to keep this in here, but I think I want a whole set of counters here. Because I think I'm going to just do this. Move this here. Move that there. Bodhi. Yeah, get down. I feel like I'm intruding on someone's bathroom pooping time doing counter. Hi, Ben. Like, there's some insane bathroom poop time intrusion with this counter. Where's... This is the dive counter island. Is it oh, because it's supposed to match the bar. That's why. The modern one. Impossible mission counter. Real flat. Vineyard Rustica. Counterculture counter. And what? You heard someone's pooping time? Because the counter was like right up next to the toilet, and I was just like, someone's pooping time is super being interrupted right now. Like, it just seemed inappropriate for the counter to be close. No, like this, there we go. I don't know if I want that, because honestly, it's like, would you have wood in here, or would it be more like painted? Wouldn't it be painted? Like this kind of paint. Not this color, but like that color. And then you would have like tile topping tiles. I'm really trying to find more, like, I want one or two textures that are new tile textures, and I haven't found them yet. Because I don't fully like these. See, I don't like how that tile looks. It doesn't look right with this particular tile. Let me see if I can somehow fix that. And I don't think I can. I mean, that's the best I'm gonna do, honestly, with that. It's not bad, it's better than what it was. Oh, let me see. There's a reason why I'm thinking of that. Hold on. Let's break the snap. Put that there, put that there. Put that there. Now I just feel like this is a P rock. Fucking hell. I think it's okay right there. Do you like the P rock? Better be able to grab that. Oh. Like, this sink works well here, but at the same time... Oh god, the tacky one. I kind of want this one. But... yeah, I want that to be the sink color. Yeah, being able to change up the design of everything makes such a world of difference. Especially every time I think about playing The Sims 4. I'm all like, what are you doing? Don't. Traitor. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, I have a glimmer in my head of maybe The Sims 4 gets better if you have blah blah blah, and it really doesn't, and I know it doesn't. But this is what occasionally goes through my head. I mean, all I have to do is remember any of the past times I had played it, because any of the times I previously had that thought, those were the times where I had busted out The Sims 4 all 2 times. Actually, it was 3 times, because there was another time where I was all like, the building system's so good in it, I should do blah blah blah. It's really... It is better, but with the base game alone, it's not. Because you're missing out on so much stuff to do with it that it's just kind of ho-ho. A lot of the people that like sit there and say, oh, the building in Sims 4 is so great, it's because you have expansions. I mean, yes, it has a lot of concepts done better, but if you don't have those expansions, the thing is kind of crap. At least that's been my experience. I have not dived. I haven't, I haven't spent a hell of a lot of time with it, so. mean, I may be... Can you... Yeah. Just fucking leave it. Just leave it. Hello, Eureka. Also, hi, Ben Masai and Josie and everyone else who I did not say hello to. Also, to Distraction. I scrolled up. Okay, so we have 2 people there. 1, 2... 3, 4. We're gonna do a carbon copy because it makes our life a lot easier. Because at this point, it's like trying to design it like a regular house where each room has its own separate design is gonna drive me nuts. We'll do some minor switch-ups, such as... There. So current plan for today is to play this for a while. And then to move on to The Witcher 3. Because I have not touched The Witcher 3 in a while, and I think it's time to start touching it again. Because I would like to finish it out. And there was a recent request for a game that I made the mistake of touching the demo on, and I like it a lot. And I would like to play it, and I don't know how well it would go over on stream. We're doing that. And it's an incredibly long game. It's called Crosscode. It is very long. Very, very long. But I would like to see if people would like it. I definitely want to play more of it. And I figure if I'm going to even play more of it, I might as well do it on stream since it was the requested. It's not my usual type of game either. It is sci-fi based. But it's kind of Zelda-ish in the way it plays. Sammy. Sims 4 has interested you this past week, discovered their new stair thing. Yeah, this stair thing is brand new. Not brand new, it's been there for a bit. They have some things that they've added in The Sims 4 that I wish they had done in Sims 3. Well, now here's the thing. Those stairs in The Sims 4 you can do in The Sims 3, but you have to know the cheats, and it takes finagling. And it takes a lot of pre-preparation. Sims 4 makes it a little easier. Quite a bit easier. The other thing that Sims 4 did recently is the being able to grab a door or a window and alt move it finitely like you can furniture. Because like furniture snaps to a grid, unless you're holding down the alt key, then it smoothly goes wherever the hell you want it to go. And that's always been very, very welcome, especially having come from Sims 2 and Sims 1, where you couldn't do that kind of thing. Crosscode is amazing. You haven't beat it yet. Yeah, what I've played of the demo, it's fantastic. The reason why a lot of people don't stream it, and why a lot of YouTubers haven't touched it, I think, is because of how massive it is. Because the game initially, because I did a little bit of research, and apparently when it was in original production, the game was supposed to have been, it was intended to be a 10-hour-long game, and it kind of grew beyond that and very quickly turned into an average of 60 to 80 hours, and I think it goes upwards to 90-odd hours if you try to do everything. So it's pretty intimidating. At least on length. But yeah, no, Sims 4 has a lot of stuff it does offer, but what I was saying is, like, if you only have the base game, you don't really get the chance to see a lot of what the building can do. And the thing is, even with that, and I've mentioned it multiple times, and I mean, there's probably lots of people here who've not been around ever before. Hi. This is, our channel's Dilsic. I'm Dilly. Izik is my husband. He's working. We are a husband and husband team. And we have a regular Sims stream every Sunday, which is currently known as Living by Samantha. And Samantha is currently about to... I might as well show this since we have a few new people. Samantha is currently an elder, and she is about to pass away. And when she does pass away, we will be moving on to a new Sim, and that new Sim will be living in this custom-made world that I found online known as Salmon Woods. Salmon Woods is really great, but a lot of its community lots had a lot of things I did not like on it, so I've gone through and I've edited almost every single... Actually, I pretty much have edited every lot, and we have added a ton of houses and have built a ton, both from scratch, from our memory, and from having pulled stuff out from the internet for inspiration. The current house that we are working on, as you can see in the top left corner, was from that picture that we pulled out online. I just said woodland house, and this is what we ended up with. All I had was the frontal image to work with, and I managed to basically recreate it for the most part. And I've gone through the back, made our own back, and we've been going through and decorating the entire interior. Our Sim is not going to be living in this house, I will tell you that now. This will be populated by one of the townspeoples. The Sims in the town are all completely or I should say, the town is completely populated by Sims that are made based off of each and every subscriber to the channel. So the current subtotal of the number of Sims in the town is 158. There's a maximum of 180 Sims in there. If we ever reach over 180, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna have to figure out a whole new rule set. Also, I need to plug in my phone to charge, and my dad just tried calling me. What the hell? He never calls me this early. He's probably on a way to something he's doing. He's all like, "I'll call." But that's what we're doing right now, is we're doing a house. Why am I putting so much attention to detail in the house that we are not going to be living in? Because people like watching it, and I like doing it. That's pretty simple. It's fun to do. But, I have a relatively strong dislike of The Sims 4. Mostly because of the lack of content that EA is willing to put into each release, along with the amount of stuff that they keep shoving out the door, trying to get people to buy. I don't think we need a rug in that room. Because each and every expansion that The Sims 3 has come out with has way more content than what The Sims 4 has ever come out with, and it's kind of sad. Anyways, enough griping about that. The whole point is to try and fit as many Sims into the house as possible. And currently we have 4. In order to get a Sim into a house and to keep them in a house, you need a bed for each and every one of them. We have learned a lot of rules in doing this, by the way. You need 1 bed slot for every Sim that goes in the house. The maximum number of Sims you can have in a house without using a mod is 8. I do not use many, mods. I can't say if any. We didn't used to use any, but we have been using NRAAS because it helps keep the town in control. Putting this in the house will allow us to fit a total of 8 Sims. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We now have 8. Hi, Fran. How are you? I think I kind of want to mimic this side. It looks really weird being on the opposite side. Here, go there. See, if you snap this, if you look at it, it goes through the wall a little bit. So I usually Alt-tab it away to, like, get it to not vanish into the wall. I kind of hate... This room is really big. Give me this. You guys can have one of these. Also, I think... Why don't I put a desk in here? Can I copy the desk? No, because that one's over the top. Good morning, Fran. I have coffee here, but... So yeah, we are currently doing Sims, doing house building. Give me a little bit and I can actually show off for anyone who's new one or two of the houses that we have built recently. I'll show one that I built from scratch using my own just like imagination, and we'll show another one that we did off of another... It's over the top. Off of another image that we pulled off the internet. I don't have the images anymore. Once I'm done, I delete them. So that one that's in the top left corner, which I'm going to hide now. Once we're done with this house, I'm just going to delete it. I don't keep track of those. It's no point. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I really don't like the fact that I have no light in here. Here. And I also don't like the fact that... Here, that light there. It's really weird, I know. I could just get... No, I want a regular tabletop light for this one. But... I don't know what kind of light to put. Like this guy? You know, maybe I will move this over here. Maybe we will have a very disorganized bedroom. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but... At least we then spread the light out a little. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah. Nah. Go back. This desk. Easiest way. Let's grab this guy and mimic this. Ooh. And this is one of the features that was in Sims 3 that Sims 4 doesn't have, is the create a style that is sorely, sorely missed. Because this lamp is ugly. We hate this lamp. But we can make this lamp look nice. Fabric. Oop. Too matchy-matchy with the wall. I don't like that one. That one's fine. Yeah, sure. Oop. It's our own lamp. And granted, it did contribute to some of the painful load times sometimes, but they need to bring this back. Like, if Sims 5 really wants to outshine Sims 4, well, they need to bring back this kind of content. Have I played Sims Medieval? No. I had thought of doing it before, but when I found out that it's kind of linear compared to The Sims 3, and I've heard since then that it's not as linear as I had thought it was, I kind of didn't have a whole lot of interest in it. This is coming from me, someone who loves fantasy-based stuff. Because I was really strongly thinking of getting The Sims Medieval. The one problem with The Sims Medieval that I had was anytime I had seen any review that anyone had done and they were talking about it, they kept on bringing up how The Sims Medieval, it does allow you to bring some of the content, I believe, into The Sims 3, which could allow you to have a fully fantasy realized world. The problem with it is that... Why don't you like being here anymore? I think the problem with it was that, a fully fantasy world in The Sims 3 doesn't work. Because you can want to have the aesthetic, but you'll never properly have that aesthetic, and you won't have that aesthetic because... what you'll end up with is everything looking fantasy, and then your resident wizard busting out his smartphone. and ordering pizza or some shit. And I understand that concept. And that concept is what bugs me about it a little bit. It does. It's just not something I thought of getting heavily. Not enough. If you like, I have no problems with anyone who likes it, obviously, and I obviously don't know a whole hell of a lot beyond what I just said on it. But yeah, I haven't had much of a reason to get it. Do you think it's fantastically good and I'm absolutely wrong? Because I'm fine with hearing that. Let's see. This is the one thing. How to tell if The Sims 3 shows its age. All the computers are boxes, unless you get the expensive one, which is a flat screen. That's still a box. 19-inch monitor, go! Oh my god. I'm gonna leave it without anything on it. I'm gonna put the pen and paper on it though. Here, this thing. Do you want to be in a spot that actually looks right? No? Get out of here. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Bulletin board though. What about a bulletin board? That is a wall thing. I don't think it actually sits under wall decorations though, because I've looked in the past. This does. Doesn't quite fit the house heavily, but eh. That the screens are all square shows how old the Well, the 19-inch monitors are essentially no, because there are 19-inch widescreens now. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's yeah. It very much does. I hate that I can't have blinds for this as like I want to. Okay. This is the shared bathroom, so... We'll just go over and we'll just copy a whole bunch of shit. You can use dire chinchillas on people to torture other Sims. Oh my god. See, that's one of the things I like about Sims 3 era is just the general wackiness. I don't feel like The Sims 4 does the wackiness anymore, or at least it doesn't do it well enough. It tends to be forgotten, and it's really sad because I miss it. That's fantastic. I had no idea they were like dire chinchillas. I am copying and pasting so much shit in this house compared to what I've done, but this is my third day on this house, I think. And usually by day 2, we're done with our houses. So this build has been insane. It's been really long. Just put the toilet right here. I feel like the toilet here. There. You have your own private throne to poop on. I mean, I am doing almost the same thing the previous designer did. There's an equal number of bathrooms to bedrooms, but whatever. Because I keep on making master bathrooms, and I didn't used to do that. When I designed Sims back in the day, I just never did that before. Here, let me see if I can change this into something else. Here, use that. And then take that. Oh, wait. Forget it. How are you not done with this house yet? Go away, honey. Go back to work. Let's see. I mean, this is like the guest room, practically, so it should be a little pretty, I guess. It's like the plants just radiate farts, because that's what they inhale. Fart plants. Your wicker. Fart plant. Okay. The best part is, so we still have the basement. Why did I build a basement for this home? I regret everything. Oh my god. Okay. Here, so right here. In case whatever sim lives here, this is gonna be the baby room. Just in case we need a baby room. Okay. The rest of this will be here. The rest of this is gonna be a party room. Should we make this more like it was done recently? It's the same molding. So is that, just a different style. Is that a hole? That's a hole. Okay. That's fine. Here, give me that grid. This is on that line. Yeah, I have problems with things needing to be like symmetrical-ish. Ish. I mean, it kind of makes sense. This will be the one exception down here, where we will do white, white, white. Actually, no, we won't. We will do this color. I'm gonna change the color of the wallpaper, I think. Actually, you know what? I might leave this wallpaper and just leave it like this, because it's kind of cool. Kind of like super like it. I don't like this color though. The color of the stairs currently. No, I'm sorry. Come here. Oh, because of it. Grab this, put this here. So you see the side right there? That's what I wanted to do. Is you get the blue right there. I can get the blue on this part too. Or I'm gonna take this. And get it right there. No, honestly, here. Let me grab this. You should be that. I might also want to consider making the rest of you like that. There we go. I don't fully like that. Hold on. That. That works. All right. Now, this house is already worth 102,000. Fuck him up. This is a party house. Like, why don't more people live here? This is the professional bar. No, not that one. Need the dive edition. I don't... The professional bar shouldn't populate a sim. No, it won't populate a sim. Not on a lot like this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, yo. Yep. Countertop, what are you? That's it. Okay. Countertop, we're gonna turn into stone. Kind of a nice stone. This one. Ooh, I like that. Because I'm thinking like that. Oh. That's not what I intended. Those. Let me try and get a different wood here. Let me see what happens. Now it needs to be up and down. Like that. And then, so this is the Professional Bar Dive Edition. So we get counters, the dive counter. And we go boop, boop. Come on. There. And then we get some nice seats. Oh, internet's back. Congratulations. Welcome back to the humble abode. We are currently making Party House Central, and I don't know why this became this way. It's probably because I made the basement with the intention of we were going to need extra room in the basement, and we don't. So, now the basement has become Party Central. Starting with this. Oh, you know what? Boop. There. I don't have to see the outside. Okay. It's an ugly cushion. Give me fabric. 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 Beautiful, but that's not. Okay. Seating. Kind of want to keep the same style, sort of, that we have up here. So we're bringing this down. I'm gonna get a coffee table. Get in this one. Let me see. Get a little lighter so you can see it. Some differentiation going on. Because we are about to put down a video game system here. Maxoid Game Simulator, or the Exo Edge gaming system. Look at the Exo. Look at this thing. What the fuck are these chunky ass things? This is the better one. Fun 7. Fun 7. Oh no, it's not. Oh my god. The ultra-modern Exo Edge gaming system is powered by the latest technology in liquid core processor and ionized water cooling for extreme gaming fun. It enhances your gaming experience with a full line of upcoming peripherals, including a foot-guided racing wheel, taste enhancement gaming device, and shakeable exercise controller. Note that Reliable Wear disavows recent reports of liquid core leakage in a large number of units. The next generation of gaming is here for more distilled, digitized excitement. Packed to the electro gills with fun, oozing entertainment, the Maxoid Game Simulator 2.5 is mouthfuls of fun next to a line of bite-sized competitors. This one's cooler looking. Here, we're getting that version of the system. Bodhi, what are you doing, dear lord? Bodididi. Bodidly. I'm worried. just jumped down and he's like staring heavily at the oh boy, here we go again. Trying to make ourselves a whole you know what? Doesn't look right. You know what? This entire fabric on this sofa needs to change. Only because it's so different from the one upstairs. There. What do we do? Where are those movie posters? Boom. Here. Oh my god, it's like Jurassic Park. Wait, why didn't it change? What fucking changed? The backing? Oh my god, it was the backing that changed. Fuck? Why aren't those changing? I just want Josie's horse. That's all I wanted. The menus. Josie, all I want is your horse. I think we have to go out. We have to edit town and save. It's possible we're seeing one of those graphical glitches, which is going to require us to have to reload the entire game. Which makes me sad. Makes me really sad. We'll find out, because I know you can change that frame. Hello, honey. Yes. You really think I'm neat? See? You can change the frame. This also isn't Josie's horse. Where's your horse? Heinrich's stupid and the gypsies. Wow. I feel like that shouldn't be down here. It's like frat party central. Can I change this? Can this banner not be changed? Can't. The banner can't be changed. Out of everything. Ugh. Seriously? You'd think there would be differences for, like, you can get different school colors or something. Remember the first time you picked you up at the airport and you were so nervous you would oversleep or ghost me, but I was there. Wow. It's a horse. Look, honey, there's a horse here just for Josie. It's a picture of a horse. We put this in 2 houses now because Josie is insistent. Like, she has no chill. What is this? What is this doing? Is it seriously like the backing? Why would it do the backing? This is like on the wall. I really think so. Okay. We're going in and we're quitting and we're coming back. Save and quit. Because I have a feeling it's a texture issue, which has happened before. Hi, Bodhi. Why are you all curled up in sleep state? Normally you're noisy. Oh, you're so adorable. He's all like, why? He's curled up in a little ball in the chair. It's Josie's mom is on the horse. It's when Quisha won the derby. Dilly does this thing now where at 11... No, you mean Bodhi. Yeah, Bodhi has become a dictator. Also, my State of Decay 2 install has crapped the bed again. I love that. Yeah, Bodhi has put the house under a dictatorship. Around 11 o'clock, he meows multiple times until we go to bed. And I should be putting this up at least. Not that it's going to take long for it to come back, but... Also, the launcher logged me out. That's fun. Dilly, I should meow at 11 just to mess with Isaac. I should. But I'm usually screaming, I can't handle this dictatorship, Bodhi. And then usually in the mornings, if you try to sleep in, he meows. There is music. There's music. There's very much music. Sometimes the Animal Crossing music gets low. There's the Animal Crossing music. So, of course, we just get the background. Come on. There you go. I love having to, like, load out and come back in just to get the textures to pop properly. Stand at the foot of the bed and meow at Dilly until he gets up. And sometimes, if I'm dead asleep, I don't hear it. I can't stand your dictatorship, Bodhi. But I love you. Hello. He's just a jumble of a cuteness right now. Oh, he's adorable. Isaac gets to go to the grocery store with me today. We held out for quite a while this time. I was, stretching my creativity pretty thin to come up with stuff. We had 2 eggs left in the refrigerator for breakfast, and he was all like, how are we gonna make breakfast? And I managed to make, with the 2 eggs, I mean, I had a box of pancake mix, so I had made pancakes, 3 potatoes diced up with some red peppers and onions and mushrooms with the 2 eggs. So we basically had breakfast potatoes with 2 eggs and 3 pancakes each. It's like ridiculous overkill for breakfast, but I also reminded myself as I was making it, I kind of need ridiculous overkill because I usually skip lunch while I'm streaming. So, but I didn't realize that in the process of making breakfast, I overused the onion for the breakfast potatoes to where I don't have enough to actually make dinner. So we're kind of screwed. Now we have to go and get stuff for sure. Did we move our cars? No. And it's a little late now. Shit. Yep. We have at least 1 parking ticket each. Great. I really hate how the majority of our state is still at stay-at-home, but they decided to turn the street ticketing on. Like, our street, we don't have garages to park in. At least our houses don't. We have street cleaning, and if you don't move your car once a week, you get a street cleaning ticket. And they also turned those tickets back on before the stay-at-home orders were being lifted. Which was fucking ridiculous. It was like, are you kidding? Why are you turning those on now? They're all like, because, lol. Yeah, I forgot. There's another reason I like going out shopping in the middle of the week. We don't tend to forget that. So I think that's a valid point for next time when you decide to argue with me about waiting to go out shopping in the middle of the week. We don't tend to forget to move our cars. Yeah, so that ticket's going to be higher for you than what you had last time, and mine is going to be equal to what yours was last time. We both each got a ticket like a week or 2 ago because we did the same thing. We moved our cars one day to one side of the street, and we forgot to move them back to the other side of the street for the following day. Usually we're good about it. We've been having problems with since stay at home because we keep on forgetting. Especially considering we went through 2 months where it was all like, lol, forget about it. You just insult your mom and forget about your cars. Yes, that's what he did. I mean, honestly, did you expect much else? Okay. So originally, I don't know. Look at that. I don't know what this changes. Like, why is this a thing if it's not going to change anything? You just came back from working, just made yourself a beautiful cup of coffee with milk froth in it. Ooh, and then spilled it all over the kitchen floor. Oh. Made a beautiful cup of coffee, had a milk froth, and now it's everywhere. And it's gone. I'm sorry. What is this bullshit? It's got a film of something that's mandated from the actual object that's covering up the colors, and I think that's what's going on with the other frame. That's really fucking annoying. I actually don't like those that way, though. So... I might just keep the walls down here pretty blank. Because I honestly don't know what else to do. Like, the only way for me to do a different movie poster is if I start making my own using like this. How did you even manage to do that? I don't know. How did you manage to, like, spill it everywhere? It's pretty fantastic, and it's really sad at the same time. Like, sad as in I'm sad for everything and for you. Not sad as in you're a sad individual. But you know. I want a pool table. Give me a pool table. Parties. Hobbies and skills. Dear God, I forgot how much space a pool table takes. Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. Remove this here. this will work well like this. And then we'll say pool table. Yeah. All right, pool table. Will. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just... Pool table. Whoa. Be like a deeper green. That's good. I like that. See? See that? Now we have a proper... You know what we can put up? Mirrors! Let's put up some mirrors so people can stare at each other. This could be the secret orgy room. When things get out of hand. Watch your backswing. Kind of want to leave that as it is. Just like that. Here, watch the wall decorations. Where's the curtains? Get this one. And then you get this one. And you get everything in between. It's a little gothic.
Mushroom.
Oh my god, Camilla 66850, thank you for the follow. I don't like these. Oh god. It's like magic mirror, stare into it. To see if someone likes you. Doesn't want to be in the middle. I don't like this. Oh my god, you love The Sims 3. So do I! Friggin' amazing. I feel like I'm trying to make a theater out of staring at your own reflection while you're doing something, and it's a little unnecessary. I also feel like this entire everything is really empty down here. Okay. Now, just so you know, this is where the baby goes if there is a baby, because no one really wants to stare at a baby no matter what they say. Okay? I mean, just, you're like, oh my god, it's so cute. It's not. It's not. This is baby room. Okay, it's better than having a forgotten child, all right? And if you don't know what the forgotten child is, here, let me see if I can find it. Where was it? Is it here? I don't think it was that house. Is it one of these? I feel like it was one of these. Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it was this one. So this was made with the town, this house. I just went in and just spruced it up. Uh-oh, a raid incoming. Oh, it's a Craig Show raid. Hi, everyone. We're looking at Sims 3. We're trying to show everyone the forgotten house. Okay, so this is the house that comes in. Hi, and how are you guys? And what were you guys playing? And how are you doing? Okay, you can't see any side because there's no lights on, but here. So this house is made by the original creator, and we just came in and we spruced it up. But it's nice, and we put all these bunk beds in, but then we decided that this, if you look outside, there's a whole third floor, and it was completely unused, and so we put in this stairway.
Welcome back.
And we decided that it's the forgotten child's room. And it's a rusty crib. So if there's ever a child that's in this house, it just gets put in the attic. We just don't know. Thinks it's playing Bloodstained sequel thing and Dismantled. I don't even know what Dismantled is, and I probably do because I've seen it. I think I saw that Bloodstained got a sequel. I still haven't even touched the first one. Hi, everyone. Yes, this is a rage open. Hello, and welcome to the Dilzik channel. I am Dilly. Izik is working because he tends to work during the days. And during the days, most of the time, I start off with chill, and we've been working on building houses in The Sims 3 in our new town known as Salmon Woods. We ended up downloading Salmon Woods from online at The Sims Realty, and we've been putting houses into the town, and we spent a lot of time going through the community lots and, like, cleaning it out. Too drunk, someone help. I applaud your drunkenness. I hate this. I hate how The Sims 3 makes every trash can green. It's like, why? Joseph Adventures, thank you for the follow. It's like, why? But, so, this is the house we've been working on. We've been, in order to keep things a little bit simple, sometimes if I don't want to go off of my top of my mind, I do a Google image search, top left corner. That's the image of the house that we ended up finding, and we decided to remake it entirely in The Sims 3. And this is what we did. Of course, the sides and the back are left to the imagination we have to do because I don't have a floor plan, and we just made the floor plan from our own everything, and we've been designing and decorating. House major floor plan right now, entryway up here, and hyena links. Thank you for the follow. We have the dining room, which took freaking forever to do. You notice in the picture at the top left, the chimney was supposed to be here. I put it there. It was a pain. We removed it. We moved it over here. So, living room with a nice TV and everything, and then we have the library with a kid's toy chest, just in case there are children in this family. We got this study, computer, bathroom, kitchen over here, the patio, which we haven't done anything with. Second floor, master bedroom, master bathroom. Very simple. Very simple. And then we got a little board, and we just copied and pasted a lot of stuff. So, second bedroom, and then a third bedroom with 4 beds on it, and then we just made another bathroom. And now we're working on the super over-the-top basement, which we decided to make into this. This house will be populated by subscriber Sims because the town is completely populated by subscribers. We currently have like 150 odd subscribers, and I have no idea what happens when we reach over 180 because there is a soft cap on the number of Sims you can have in a town, which is 180. Your internet just crashed, but you came back quickly, but I don't know what's happening, but sick house, bro. Thank you. It's perfectly fine. And now we're going to make this crib out of wood, and hopefully it has splinters because the child needs them. We don't even know who this child is, but it's fine. Ew, that's an ugly thing. Ew. Ew. Why is this like this? That's kind of gross, too. What is this? Roses? Oh. Okay, yeah. You go with your roses. We'll put blue here. Why? Because it matches the rest of the house. Why are we doing matchy-matchy? Because I'm getting to the point where I don't care so much about the interior. I'm doing this house too much! This house has been ongoing for like 3 days. And I'm starting to drive myself nuts. Because usually it takes me a day and a half to build a house. Day and a half stream-wise. And I don't stream... I've been typically streaming, because it's been a little erratic, but it's typically starts around 8 to 9 a.m. on the East Coast time, and I've been going until about 4:30 p.m. Because right now I'm not working, mostly because of stay at home, and I was offered a job prior to everything going insane, and now I'm waiting for that job to come back, but I already contacted them, and they're all like, we're still in a hiring freeze. I'm like, well, okay. I mean, not that I want to go back right now, because it seems insane out there. Give me that color. Ew. Oh. No. Stop. Okay, that's a little better. But I'm a little concerned here. How about that? Ugh. How about you not be so over the top right there? Why are you so busy? Put in a bathtub with a nautical design. Didn't I say I was going to do a house with a nautical theme because Izik was demanding it? Yeah, that didn't happen. Oh, I'm probably going to have to do that at some point, aren't I? Here. Make this... Ew. Why does it look like it's just getting dirty? Oh God, why? Ugh. Look, I'm trying to make this just work. I did say that. No, I did say that. I did say I was going to do a nautical theme, and I have not done one. I don't want that. No, stop it. This one. That color. And then this color can be a little... This is like dirty pink. It's kind of gross. I regret touching that. Okay. It's fine right there. Wow, it looks great. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. So apparently paint changing stations are a thing. I don't know. I've never had a sim kid. What is this? What do sim kids need? Isn't there a changing station? There's a feeding high chair. Keep the child from having to come upstairs. Feed them down here. You know what? A mini fridge right here so we don't have to go and see the child. Just, you don't have to go anywhere. You can stay right here and deal with this thing. Just, do you regret your life's choices? Well, here you go. Let's see. Just here. We're gonna continue doing the Sims builds until about probably another hour, and then I'm gonna be moving on to Witcher 3 because I have not played Witcher 3. I've been doing a playthrough of Witcher 3, and we're in the Skellige Isles, but I have not touched it in like a week. And I've been slowing down, and that game is just too massive to allow it to be slowed down that much. So, in order to keep from the slowdown, we're gonna flip onto that at some point. You playing legit or money cheats? Oh, no, we only play legit. So Sundays is a regular Samantha stream. It's our regular Sim stream, which is Living by Samantha right now, where we follow the exploits of Samantha through her life, and it's been ongoing for about 2.5, 3 years. And Samantha is currently...
To the introduction, you know you want to do the introduction.
No, I don't do the introduction.
Oh my god, I need another introduction for Living by Samantha. She is beautiful. She's beautiful.
What? Oh my god. Samantha is a self-made woman. She has been ongoing for about 2-3 years. She easily pulls in something like 50 grand a week right now. But that's been on a combined royalty of every book she's written, off of the paintings she's painted lately. The fact that she's retired and she was at the top of her career as a fashion designer. And look, Pluff, thank you for the follow. And so, the whole point in doing the Sims with our weekly Sim stream is to follow the exploits and see what ends up happening with that Sim. And I don't doctor anything, I just let things happen. And we just see where things go. And typically it makes for some good, entertaining, fun times. I hate this color. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I love this color. I don't really like it. But I don't know what to do with it. No. Stop it. Stop. Wow, it's like white. It's like what I also did before. Oh well. Oh, and a trick that we found last time. If you go into this and you do testing cheats enabled on, if you do not shift click, you have to be on the object, not the counter. It's control shift click on the refrigerator. If you say delete it, you can have a floating countertop. It's the only way to do it. It's also a pain to get back the object that I deleted, because now I have to redo that. You hardcore, you came from Minx in a super trunk. But good job for what the fuck I'm too patient for legit, but I would love to see it. Yeah, no, welcome, Raven. I applaud the drunkenness. Have fun, enjoy. But yeah, no, it's we watch and we see where the sim goes. If the sim ends up failing horribly, then they fail horribly. That is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. We want to come here. So the basics of the channel, because Isaac was all like, just do it, is, just so you know, our story entirely began with the loss of our divine designer, Angela Keeperton, when she was on her trip to Sim France. I gotta get rid of the house. But with the loss of our divine designer, she passed on all of her attributes to Samantha Pickering, the hostess with the mostest, the woman with the plan. And we've watched her throughout her many stages of life, going from young adult to her elder status, where she became super popular, well-known throughout the town, and incredibly successful. And on her entire journey, we have watched as she has shared her life with the many wives that have populated her life. And unfortunately, as a result, we have also watched her adopted daughter, Slavina, become the problem and the terror of the entire town. And that's pretty much where the entire story has been going. She probably has about 6 to 8 streams left before she passes away. And we have to say goodbye to her. And when she does, we are... You know what? Here. There's enough people here. I'm pretty sure. Butterflies. There's enough. When she passes on, the new sim that will take her place in our next epic soap opera sim saga will be living in this town known as Salmon Woods. Salmon Woods we downloaded from mysimsrealty.com. It was pretty much empty, and we've gone through and we've adjusted almost every community lot to fit our needs. And we have built houses both from scratch and houses that have been inspired from just doing online Google searches of look for this kind of house, and we see the front of the house and we redesign it. This house was, for instance, one of the made from scratch houses. Meaty Sim, because the town is completely populated by Sims, Meaty Sim is going to end up living here because he was all like, oh my god. And it's completely inspired by what happens if your house never comes out of the 80s and the 90s, with green shag carpeting and a glorious kitchen, and then the beautiful wall-paneled living room with a pink flamingo light. All the tchotchkes in the front doorway and the metal strip that like connects the linoleum stone to the carpeting, all the way upstairs to the overly top pink bathroom. Glorious bedroom. This house only fits 2. Also, the backyard is beautifully unkept, with like dirt patches everywhere, and of course your exercise equipment in the back. This is one of the more entertaining houses. Did she say her many wives that have populated her life lived with her? Whatever. We've also done, when in doubt, go pink. We've also done houses. This house was made entirely by scratch, entirely out of my head, on stream. This is one of the better ones that I really like. But I was still learning a lot as far as like edging with certain details, because this is definitely missing details I would put in now. Like I'd put in a dirt edging around here with this pathway. But the entire back area with its little garden area with its wishing well, and the entire house exterior to the house's interior, where we have the wonderful little foyer that you can come in, and the open plan with the kitchen, the island, the dining area. And let me do this because that turns on the lights. A little pet feeding area along with plants, the living area along with the TV, the little library area, the bathroom on the first floor. We have the garage with a nice little inventing table if the sim decides to do that. Stairs going up with the scary, creepy, like Victorian doll corner, with the computer completely equipped with your own little box of Kleenex. And then you have the bathroom that's shared between the Toy Story kids room, the teenager room, and then the master bedroom with the bathroom. And this house was built entirely from scratch out of my head. And at that point, I ended up realizing this is a pain and takes forever sometimes. What if I just look up houses online and get inspiration from those? Oh my god, there's a sim here. This is an EA sim. Get the hell out of this house. You're not allowed there. I've had to put sims in the town to test it, and whenever it does that, EA starts populating the town. Those suspicious Kleenex. Hey, some of the computers actually have little pump bottles next to them along with the Kleenex. So this house was one of the first ones where we pulled up an image from online and we ended up copying the house. And what we had for the picture was just this initial side. There was no yard over here. And so we kind of had to fill out with our imaginations the rest of it. So I added a yard with a pool because why not? I'm trying to get as many pools in the town as possible because I have enough that don't have it. We have the garage complete with washer and dryer, which we did not put in every single lot, but we've been putting in some. We have the wonderful computer with the horsey head statue for Josie. And just because this family loves pets, the corner of sad with 2 kitty urns and a horse urn. Also, another dead horse on the coffee table. And then you have like this beautiful living room with the dead horse. And then you have the bookcase. You have the wonderful bathroom over here that we ended up putting together. The kitchen that we ended up putting together. And the dining area. And then upstairs, corner of sad sounds like my life. No! That's suspicious horse. Upstairs you have basically... This is essentially, I guess, the master bedroom, even though it's really small. And you have the bathroom. And I was challenged with a rose theme briefly. And I was like, screw it, let's do it. We ended up coming out with these colors. And we ended up doing this. And then we got this bathroom that's attached to the single bed. And then the... we decided that if there was a story that would go here, this would be the parents' bedroom and they had a singular child. And then in order to fill out the rest of their... financial needs, they ended up hiring 3 foster children that they shoved into this singular bedroom where none of them are truly loved, but they stay here and they're allowed to have 1 computer to share amongst the 3 of them. Whoever is the strongest will end up being able to use it on a regular basis. And then this is the detention corner. That's about it for this house. It's great. It's wonderful. What are you doing? Oh, honey, you're testing Fuzzbot. Fuzzbot's here. But yeah, and then we ended up having, like, Isaac's... Dave's depressing home. Isaac made this one. So, this one's online. It's nice. So this entire street was completely blank. So these 3 houses, this house, and this house, we've all built and put together. And the funny thing is this house at the end is actually a design I did years and years ago before I even knew Isaac and before we started streaming. Back when I was still playing The Sims heavily on my own before I started streaming it. And I never finished it, but I had the entire exterior done. And so I decided to plop it in the neighborhood and we actually finished it on stream together. Dave's depressing home. Let's go and look this up real quick because the actual thing is online for this, and I know I show this off so often, but that's not how you do that. There you go. Because we've uploaded it. This is Samantha and her beautiful portrait. Dave's depressing home. I've got to go to my page, my account. No, it's not my account. It's my studio. Where's Dave's depressing home? The dirty cowboy laundromat is beautiful. Dave's depressing studio home. Dave's depressing studio home. This 1-bedroom studio home features a bathroom and lovely living area. There's a washer on site for your convenience. Just ask Dave. Dave moved in after his wife cheated on him with a janitor. Sometimes his kids come to visit. Equipped with 2 lawn chairs out back for riveting visuals of drying clothes while drinking the sadness away. And this is Dave's depressing home. And here is his... sad drinking corner where he can watch the clothes dry. He also has a pool sign, but no pool, to remind himself how sad his life is. Anyways, so his entire internal life according to this. He has his favorite chair, which he has never thrown away or replaced, of course, right here. The TV, which is facing the entire rest of the house because he can't ever miss his game while he's in his kitchen with his box of ramen. Heating up his food in the microwave because he can't afford a place that actually has a stove. But he does have a refrigerator, and he has his gateway computer, along with his bottle of lube and his Kleenex. And his wonderful like bookcase that he happened to find in a street corner, the side table that he made from his own from his own two hands, his IKEA dresser, and the Murphy bed that came with the house, along with the folding table he probably found in the same trash as he found the bookcase. Anyways, his bathroom has the beautiful washing machine, along with the toilet, a simple sink, and a shower. And when he needed a mirror, he found one at discount at a Halloween store. This is Dave's depressing studio. Oh shit, that's like your house. God damn it, Tom. Anyways, we've had good homes. We've had odd ones. Most of the houses you're seeing on here have been placed by us. And yeah, and then there's been a lot of like the community lots have gone through a lot of changes because they had a lot of stuff in them we didn't like. You have other homes that we've done that have been like this one, which is more like a Wizard's Tower inspired one, which is due to one of our viewers, Quiggle's, request that I do a Wizard Tower. And originally I said no, but then I said fine, whatever. And we ended up with this home. And this home actually came out absolutely fantastic. And I partly did it because I was challenging myself to actually build a house that was on a hill that actually had stairs that led up to it, which actually took a little bit. This is The Sims 3. Because Sims 4 does not offer anywhere near as much as Sims 3 does. And Sims 4 makes me angry on many levels. Anyways, third floor, we have Lady Ravengoth's Book of Spells, which is a Sims 3 store exclusive and has spells that the Supernatural expansion does not have available to them. There's the ladder going up to it, along with a chair where a singular Sim can sit and stare out angrily at everyone. We made the entire castle home where we did... Oh, you were that drunk you didn't realize. No, that's fine. You have a singular bedroom, which is beautiful. You have the bunk bed over here. Very simple with a magic mirror. You have the bathroom. I tried to make this home as medieval-ish as possible. The idea is to stick a family of wizards in here if possible. I actually don't know if I have a proper Sim family of wizards from the subscribers. If I tried doing it, I'd have to nitpick out. Thankfully, I have an entire spreadsheet of every subscriber that's currently in the other town, along with all of their traits, as far as who's a wizard, who's human, who's a werewolf, and whatnot. So I can put a full list in here. Yes, Sims 3 has werewolves, and witches, and genies, and ghosts, and zombies, and plant people, and mermaids, and way more than what Sims 4 has. Dining room, very simple. These are custom. These are one of the few custom items I have, is these wall planter boxes in this one. I have a few other plants. I have very little custom content in my game, just because I don't like cluttering it. And then downstairs you have the entire library, the chess table, another set of bunk beds, a bathroom, thank you, honey. And then you have the alchemy station where they can do alchemy. And yeah, that was the Wizards one. I'm not going to go through the rest of it because there's way too much. My phone just is going nuts.
Why?
Because the cable I'm using, the connector is all weird. I just moved it because of the sandwich, and it just unplugged it, replugged it in, and made a bunch of noise.
I need the sandwich.
Thank you. I'm not hungry.
I make good sandwiches.
You're adorable. Come here, kiss me.
What's on you?
What's on me with what?
No, it's just
The gray in my beard. That's all it is.
it's just you're allowed to have gray in your beard.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Raven. So yeah, things I've missed that I've gotten better at is the spray painting of the terrain. That's why there's more variations in the current houses I'm doing. I try to edge everything in a little bit of dirt. I don't like that it's so broken here. Because it gives it a little bit of a better look. than if you didn't do it. And if I wanted to soften that a little bit more, I could just do this. Tom! Thank you for gifting a sub to Raven! Happy birthday again, Raven! And enjoy your gifted sub. We have the entire wall and everything that we've been working on. So this is the house we've been working on. And we're in the epic basement of epicness. Epic basement of epicness. It pretty much is. It's like super over the top. Let me grab that and add it over here too. Just add it. I don't know what to put on the walls because the pictures I would put down here. The thing is, this house already is worth... Whichever Sims family I put in here is automatically going to get the rich status. Which I'm fine with because I try to get different variations of them. And if a Sim lives in a house that's over a certain amount, their family income is considered to be that much, especially if they're not the active family you're playing with. And so they will end up getting the rich status, which is good because then it allows for variations. So I do need to go back through some of the houses at some point and make sure certain houses are a little bit cheaper than the rest. I don't think there is a baby changing station, I thought. Maybe there isn't. No, there isn't.
Mushroom.
Because to change the baby, they just hold them up in the air and they go whoosh! Or they throw them up in the air. Ray, thank you for the follow. They flip the kids up in the air. And the kids just sort of magically, like, change things. Here, you can have this thing. There, now you feel like you're learning stuff. I mean, does anyone really care? I don't know. This is ugly. This is absolutely hideous. Oh, that's a train set. I don't want that. There's this. You know what? I'm putting too much things in. This is a home for a baby that's stuck in the basement. Do you think that any... No. No. You know what we do need? We need this sink to be here. It's perfect. Except, let's try and get this white there. There you go. It's perfect. It's beautiful. We love it. Okay. I think this house is done. I think we're finally done. No, we're not. Damn it! Here. See, I don't like that. Should we like... Here. But I can't... No, the movie posters I tried putting on the basement walls, but I can't change the frames. The frames are all black because they have this weird tinted film in front of them and they look really horrible down here. Otherwise, I'd put them in. I think the music just stopped. Hold on. There we go. Because... No. I was trying to do that for a while, and it was driving me nuts. Because this is one of them. And I was going to try and make the frame white. But it has... Let me see if I can take it to a room that has more lighting. I don't know why it looks like this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why is it so dark? I don't get it. You know nothing about you, but you cool. Even drunk, I ain't gonna regret following you. Thank you. See, I should be seeing a change in just doing that. I don't know what that's changing. Okay, and then this one. What is this changing? What is this called? My favorite film. So, let me see. Sims 3, my favorite film, can't change. Nope. Nothing like that. Her eyes are all yeah, her eyes are literally black. That's just the pixelation. She probably is supposed to have had makeup, like heavy makeup on. And in order to get a picture like this, you can take a picture in The Sims, and then you can turn it into a JPEG, and that's when they end up creating these kinds of things. I have a feeling they picked a sim that just had really dark makeup on, and when they put the picture in and it downgraded the image, it looked like her eyes are just giant black holes. So are the horses, though, if you look at it. See? It's just... It's what Horse Girls Photographers likes. It reveals their empty souls. It's perfect. It's the only thing I don't like about these is just they're so dark. I could do... Where is it? This one. Come on. That's odd. There we go. Weird that I can't, like, put it up higher. But yeah, no, it has... So whatever's going on with this painting itself, you can't change its overall visual, and I don't like the fact that the frame is black. It doesn't look good down here. My eye is fleeking on my eyeballs. Yeah, so short of... I don't know what to do with the wall. I have no idea. I do feel it's empty. But I've already, like, posted a whole bunch of stuff upstairs. What am I gonna do? Like, sit there and do... Ugh. Do that again. Doesn't look good on a wall that's like this, though. What is this? Ooh. What the hell is... Oh, this is from the casino. I've never seen it because I downloaded it with the casino. What about this? Ah, it's too big. Cannot change the fact that it's the double spawn. But what if I can do this with this? Shelves? Shelves I can do. Oh, you know what? What about these? The ones that I liked were... Let's see. There's two different... There's the ones with the labels.
Mushroom.
But... The Real Dragon Girl. Thank you for the follow. We can do this. They look good with the black background. Don't know how much of a delay is on your comments, though. Are you talking about this one? The only problem with this one, with doing a black background, is I don't want to make the walls black. This is actually new to me because I picked up something from the Sims 3 store because one of the worlds I really want to use on stream at some point is a custom-made world known as Legacies. It's basically a person who went in and created a custom world using everything that every expansion has within a world, which no one has really done. Like, people tend to always use parts of expansions, but no one has used everything of an expansion. it's a massive world with a ton added to it, and it looks absolutely amazing. Come on. But one of the lots in the city center area of it requires a casino. And the casino itself, I thought there was a way to interchange these, wasn't there? In the past? The casino itself is a Sims 3 store object. And in order to get that, bye, Fran. More colorful art. Peaches, the black wall feature looks good because it makes the color pop. Yeah, but I don't want to change the wall color from what it is right now because then I'd have to change everything. Yeah, the bottles I think I'm going to do because of this. I'm trying to... One of the problems with Sims 3 is sometimes it has to take time to think. Like right now. It's having issues. Come on. There. Because what I'm thinking of doing is this. Come here. Come here. It's still loading it. This Joker trying to give advice. Okay. Come on. Thank you. I get really irritated when the game starts running like this. It's only when I'm doing creative style as much as I am. This looks better. I wish you could customize these bottles a little bit more. Really wish you could change up their colors. Like, if I knew enough about how to, like, completely customize them, I totally would. This is a little art deco for this room. You sure many artists get drunk or high when doing art, so... Yeah, no, they do. It's well known. Can't wait. What a pretty good sandwich. And now Bodhi's meowing. Bodhi. Bulletin board. Doesn't look right. Like, if I wanted to do this... No. I need to put it over here as well. And then the problem is now it's not centered with the table. Now it is. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Because the lights are on each edge, I think. Yeah, they are. Now it's centered with the table. It looks a little odd, but it's better than what it was. I don't hate it. Bodhi is an entire mood. He is. Okay, we're done with this. No, we're not. God damn it. The patio. I'm saving. You get dibs on sandwich? No, mine. Don't know if this is just personal preference, but you think the walls need to be one shade darker. You get the contrast. They don't need to be. But I'm not against looking. I mean, if you want things to pop. I was going for more subtle tones down here. Reason being, the entire upstairs has more of an old world vibe to it. It's like a little Victorian vibe with a hint of modern in it. And I was kind of trying to stick with that as much as possible. Now, granted, these art pieces don't fit that vibe at all. But the problem with making it darker is it darkens the entire room. I'm gonna keep it like this shade. Yes, you can make things pop more if you have a lighter color on a darker color. And if I darken this color, yes, it would make things pop more. I don't want them to pop any more than they currently are. I want this to be a very muted light room. Vampiric Blood Red, you love it, yeah. Oh, Club Kink was one we made already. That was a vampire nightclub. So, for this one, yeah, no, I was trying to go subtle down there, because I was trying to think of more like hip happening game room, but then I feel like the vibe would have been screwed up with the entire house. I'm straight up cheating on this, and I'm making these just plain old white. Now, the family that's going to move in here is just going to be placed here. They're not going to have money that they've made, or I've not played with them or anything. It will be subscriber family, and I use a cheat known as free real estate. It allows you to just drop Sims wherever, but it allows me to completely populate the town with Sims of our choosing, which is the goal. I really needed to just have sprung for the... I don't think the wrought iron table and chairs would have worked here, but I keep on thinking I need to have sprung for those because the chairs would have worked here. I think your comments are about a minute delayed, don't? No, I think I understand what you're saying, though. I think this is... There we go. I've done this color scheme a lot. Barbecue. We're just gonna have a full-on barbecue out here. There. I haven't used this one before, so why not? Be right there. I hate this color. I kind of like that. I'm gonna just stay with that one. I'm not touching that. In fact, I think I kind of want... Do I want the table to look like that? No, the chairs. The chairs. Have the chairs be this color. Like, that provides a little bit of contrast. I know it, like, gets a little lost because of the deck, but... And then, decoration-wise, where's my umbrella? Wait, is that a table thing? Do I just go on a miscellaneous surface? No, I don't think so. I think it's straight up decor. Oh my god, Josie, I just saw that you're lurking because you have to watch cushions. Oh. I'm looking for this one. Boop. Now, excuse me, house. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. I don't need to do that. I just need to go into the umbrella. Match it to the table. No, you know what? Don't match it to the table. Just match it to the chairs. Do this, there. You know what? I don't know what to do. What color to make this actual umbrella? Really depends on what you're going to for a change of perspective, because you yourself would have contrasted colors to make the artwork pop. Ground for souls, bottom, good job. P.S. Took a while to type this without mistake. That is fine. No, I've definitely have done a few places where there's been pops of color to do like bright, vibrant pops, but in general, most of the homes I've been trying to go with neutral colors for the most part, but in order to break the neutral color scheme, I'll show you. I've been using this. This keeps me from having to guess on how to do everything. I just go generate, poof, color scheme. And you use that with a mix of neutral colors, which you really don't need neutral colors with blacks in here, because your only other neutral color you need is a white or a tan. And this will work with all of it. And you just throw in whites and tans every now and then with this, and it's perfectly fine. You don't like this color scheme? Generate another one. Poof, done. And it's a lot of fun to play with it and to figure out, like, ooh, how can I make this work? And the plus side with that is the color codes at the bottom you can place in here by going to this part of it. You can just put it in here and it will just populate the color. Now, not all of the colors are in the Sims, but it will take you to the next closest number in the code system. So, and that usually is more than enough to be able to get what you want. This house, I decided not to use a color scheme. I decided to try and just go off the top of my head, and so we've sort of ended where we are. And I've been trying not to use greens with reds as much, because I have done that, because I know that they are on opposite ends of the color wheel spectrum, which means they do complement each other quite well. And while I did do it a little bit, I tried making them brownish greens, so this has a little bit of a green tint to this rug, but it's also more on the brown end. And then I decided to try and just use tans because I dropped this wallpaper on. I was like, ooh, that looks good. And I just went with it and just was like, screw it. I'm not going to try too hard on getting colors. Now, this umbrella, I'm either keeping it this color or I'm probably just going to keep it this color. It makes my life a little easier. So otherwise I just spend forever looking. I don't know. Can I actually remove part of this fence and put stairs here? Will you go down a step? No, you will not. Can you go down a step if I do this? Yes, you will, but then you're going to take that down. No Christmas colors. I have done it before, but yeah, it does do that. So that's one of the things about The Sims. I've showed it before, but I'll show again. The Sims 3, if you do a foundation has a very specific height with comparison to like a wall, for instance. a wall height is essentially twice the size of a foundation, even though it doesn't quite look like it. Wait. No, I think it's 3 times the size. A foundation, when you put stairs on it... Here, take the railings off. When you put stairs on it, if you actually count the stairs, you have 4 stairs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 stairs in height. An actual stairway is 12 in height, I believe. We have actual stairs in here, so we can... Let me get rid of this. I'll get rid of that just to show. But it's actually 12, I believe. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 16. So it's 4 foundations tall equals 1 floor. It's good to know that because if you end up playing with a lot of heights and everything, while you can put down a foundation for 4 steps, if you hold down the Alt key when you're creating something like a foundation, you can actually limit its height. And that height limit that you do is a singular step. Your Sims cannot walk up a foundation no matter how small it is, unless there's a step there. So this is essentially a singular step, but even if I'm putting this, so I'm putting this here and it's automatically giving me, it will give me 8 stairs, I believe, for half of a normal stairway. If I hold down Alt, it's giving me 2 instead of 1 for some reason. And I think it's because of the height of the ground that it's on. Because you have some crazy ass stuff that you can end up doing in Sims 3 if you really, really, really get into it, which I hate getting into when I do. But you can do testing cheats enabled on and constrain floor elevation off. And when you do that, it fucks with everything. Because you can basically reform the land. Actually, here. I think the easiest way to do it is... Well, I fucked with that, didn't I? Try to... I'm pretty sure Sims 4 has something similar you can do with it, but I don't know how much it is. And just as a heads up, I hate doing this, which is why I don't tend to do it. Because it gets ridiculously nitty-gritty. So, if you end up doing the constrained floor elevation off, you can then start doing this. Which then allows you to drop the height of a wall down in 4 stair increments, which is why it's good to know exactly how high a stairway is. Because you can then sit there, and then if you go into the terrain editor tool and say level, you can grab this and you can level out part of the wall. This side thing goes away, so you don't have to worry about it. And so now this wall is effectively 8 stairs tall instead of 16. And if you wanted to, you could sit there and you could drop it even further. And let's see. And you could be like, boom. Yeah, leave that there. And now it's another 4 stairs smaller, and now it's 8 stairs tall. And so if you really wanted to, I believe, if I remember correctly, you can end up making move objects on. I think move objects will allow me to do it. I don't think I did it right to do it, but so you can get like 4 there. And if I had done it correctly, you can actually make L-shaped stairs doing this. And I hadn't done it fully correctly. Let me see if I can fix it from there. think it's because of where I have it located. Hate everything here. Constrain floor elevation. Oh, wait. Constrain floor elevation on. I think that will do it. Because so the it will stay the same height even when you turn it off. But yeah, no, there's a way to make an L-shaped stair. I think it's because of the way I did it. I didn't give it enough floor. I would have had to have stretched the floor out an extra further. The downside with doing this is if you end up placing a door, you can place a door, but it will fuck up. And it fucks up your wall. So in order to fix the wall, you have to like rebuild it, and when you rebuild it, it causes problems. I've only gone into the tutorials on it only so much, and it's a pain in the ass to do, and it takes a lot of preparation to do it properly, which is why I don't tend to touch it. But it's really cool to know because on occasion it does help for little things. I just don't do it to the extent like the heavy builders will do. Because the heavy builders will really get into it and they'll just really mess with it. And they'll make some amazing stuff, but I'm happy with the stuff I put out in general. So, anyways, let's try and finish this build as much as possible. So, one of the tricks I had, because there would be no sunlight, therefore no grass, and while this is not necessarily immediately viewable, sometimes it is viewable. Oops. See, it's a little viewable here. So if you're wondering about this, though, this is literally a carpet flooring that I made using a custom color, and I just made it as pitch black. And it was a trick I picked up from watching someone else on YouTube building stuff. And if you really want to keep away from people's views of things, because otherwise you'd see the grass when you went here, I don't want to see the grass. So it's just pitch black, and so you don't see it. Same thing with the back part of this. This is just a pitch black flooring here and a pitch black wallpaper here. And it automatically causes your eye to not pay attention to it. So that's why I got rid of it. And I put the pitch black flooring here instead of having the wood flooring, because you automatically start ignoring that. Just without even thinking about it. So, but now I pointed it out. Now you're going to stare at it. Also, in case you were wondering, this is the fireplace, and under the fireplace we have the gravestone of less style. He wasn't a very stylish person. And a lot of style. She was a very stylish person. Also, that's Manny Cotty. Both less style and a lot of style died under unfortunate circumstances by burning. And Manny Cotty died when they were trying to be put out with water. That's the story I have. We just force killed them, and now they haunt this house. And when they come out, their ghosts will actually come out of the fireplace. It's not as bad as the house with the dead child ghost from, and his name, his last name is Prone, first name Occidente. He's a little Occidente prone. Yeah. Turns out your charger wasn't in properly. That's always a problem. But anyways, so going down here. So this is the whole terrain detailing. Is the edges of the house are very likely getting less sun than the rest of the house. And it helps like highlight the house a little too. And because this is actually black carpeting, it won't actually be affected by this. That's another thing, if you guys didn't know about it, is if you do something like this, because you want it to have a very specific look to it, if you sit there and spray around it to change the terrain, when you end up removing it, you'll keep that still free and clear. So if you're trying to do a very particular area and you don't know how to deal with it, just drop down something on the floor. So, and as we can see, it looks a lot better with a little bit of dirt sprayed around the outside areas. I don't feel like it really needs much except maybe a bush here. Of which, since we have the hydrangea, is this a hydrangea? It's a yellow lilac. Just stick this over here real quick. Ooh, we could do a peony. We have to be careful with how we place this, because we don't want it to go through the wall. Where'd you discover this stuff? Watching videos online. I've watched a few of the quick builds, and occasionally I'll sit there. I will sit there, bust open a bottle of wine, sit my ass down on a couch, especially if I've been doing Sims 3 building, and I will just watch people do some quick builds, and occasionally I'll sit there and be like, okay, wait, stop. How the hell do they do that? James Turner, who does a lot of the Sims 4 stuff now, he has a whole listing of tips and tricks on buildings for Sims 3. He taught me a lot of the stuff just through those, and that's where I learned about the stairs and to count them, and how knowing how many steps it is to the second floor up a wall, it makes a huge difference, especially if you're going to use constrained floor elevation, because you can count properly. Because he's actually done it to where he's taken an entire cliff face, built down into the cliff face, and he's had it to where your sim comes in through what looks like the first floor, but it's actually the top floor, and in order to get to the rest of the house, they have to go downstairs multiple levels. But he says in order to do it properly without giving yourself a headache, you have to know how many floors you want, and then you have to know how many steps is in each floor, because you need to use constrained floor elevation to dig down into it, to then build foundation walls up around the sides to make it look like a good cliffside home. And it looked fantastic when he was done. I just don't want to go to the depth he goes to because he was over the top with it. Hi, Phoenix Fire. But yeah, no, it's really, really, really cool to look into some of it. I don't want more flowers. I kind of like this house being a little sparse on the flower side, just because I'm constantly putting flowers in some houses. Like, oh, you know what I can do? I know what to do. The other thing I've learned is that everyone does this. They put out multiples, because you notice each time you drop one, they change in size. And now you can pick and choose which one you want. So I don't want the big ones. I want the small one. Kind of thing. I actually don't want any of these. It's this one I want. See? Different sizes. And then in order to make your... If you have move objects off on, you can't put this on top or anything. And so you have to manage where you want to put your stuff. So I'd have to put this like here. But if you really want it to feel like a real garden, and it's the only time I really use this cheat, unless I'm doing like pictures on a wall. If you do the move objects on, which a lot of people know this cheat, it allows you to drop things on top of other things. For gardens, it helps a lot, because then you can finitely tune exactly how you want the garden to look. Because real gardens aren't super restrictive like they are in The Sims. They do grow through and on top of each other. And in order to get that look, move gardens is really good. Or move objects is really good. Now, the reason why I don't use move objects... and I say this often, but it bears repeating every single time. The reason why I don't use move objects on with furniture even though it makes furniture look really great, because normally you can't do something like this, but it's really great if you can get like the chairs really close together and everything, is because Sims can't interact with both objects. If you have a Sim that has the interior architectural design career, and you're working on a house that's been built that has move objects like crazy done to it, which almost everyone does that does those quick builds online, the moment your Sim is done, if you haven't double checked to make sure each object is placed legally according to Sims 3 rules without move objects on, your Sim will automatically get a failure score, because it is considered that certain objects are unusable as is, and the Sim will be told that they did a lousy job. The first town that Samantha lived in when she was first doing interior design was a town that I got online called St. Clair. And St. Clair looks fantastic, but St. Clair was made using move objects cheats like crazy. And unfortunately, every time Samantha went to redesign a house, it was a failure. And basically, she never got paid. And it was a pain in the ass. So, you're just an EA creation. Get the hell out of here. So I don't like using move objects inside. I use them on gardens, and I use them on paintings if I want to get a bunch of paintings on a wall, and I can't get them to snap properly into place. Because you can get them to... I don't want them to overlap, but sometimes I want them closer together than you can actually get them. And I can do that with that. I am completely done with this house. This house... So, naming convention. Once again, I have told people this before, but I will tell people who don't know. So, in order for me to keep track of where every single subscriber goes into the town, because sometimes I have to move people, and sometimes I have to add new people, and I need to know which houses are full and whatnot, I have the town centered off, or sectioned off, to the point where down here is known as the central part of the town. So this is the 4 central market apartments. Down over here is southwest, over here is southeast, over here is east, and over here is west. So this, in order to figure out exactly where it is, there's a naming convention. 8, because there are 8 bed slots. And that way I know if I'm looking at a house to see if I can put more Sims in, if 2 Sims are living here, just by looking at the house name, I know immediately that I can fit 6 more. 8 west, because if I need to find them, it's easiest to find them this way through... the spreadsheet that I have. So, and I know where they are generally on the map, so I can click on the west houses. And then I need an identifier, which in general we use food. What is a Victorian food? I want a Victorian food. Victorian food. Mutton. 8 west mutton. Boop. And then we will sit there and we will also say share. That's fine. 8 west mutton. Actually, description. Victorian woodland home. This Victorian woodland home features 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and an oversized basement for entertaining guests and hiding unwanted babies. Fully furnished with the best accommodations and only slightly haunted. There you go. This will be for uploading to thesims3.com later on. Export successful! Your real estate agent or what? So then we just open up the launcher. Hold on. I'll do this before I forget. because it shouldn't do anything. We have more than enough bandwidth here. Victorian Woodland Home. Boom. Upload. And it is on thesims3.com if anyone wants it. There you go. So I've been putting up every single home of sims3.com. This is the Designs by Angela Memorial Museum. We also have over here the Samantha Memorial Library, which will be showcased and shown to you guys later. There's been a lot of changes to it, and it is not done. It is actually a little bit of a hassle to be working with sometimes. Home-wise, let's see. So that adds 8 more. I have not gone through and properly numbered out what I've been doing, but that should be 161 beds in the town. I need to double check it. I want to make sure I have 180 in the end. There was the thought process for this house to put a little shed out here. Oh yeah, let's not forget about this one. 2 Southeast Succotash. Don't we want more of these? You wonder who the real estate agents in town are. Dilly, look out. There's dihydrogen monoxide near Sims water supply. Stop it, Kanacho. This is an actual lot a Sim can live on. And someone will live here, I assure you. It is glorious. This is a gorgeous home. We built this on stream. Look at that. You live there. It's in the middle of nowhere. You need a smaller house. That's the smallest house you could do. I mean, you can do smaller, but like, do we really want to do smaller than this? Like, we can sit here and be all like 10 by 10. Boof. Just be all like, put another one right here. Can we fit one here? How close can we do this? We have like neighbors. They'd be like neighbors to each other. Come on. Just do it right there. Tiny house living is big nowadays. Is it still big? I thought it was like getting over the top. Because if you look at the prices of tiny houses now, they're no longer affordable. They're now over the top expensive because they got popular. Like, the cost of a decent tiny home is more expensive than buying a house in the area that we live in. And we're not in the middle of nowhere. We're not in a major city. We can drive to a major city if we want to. But we have a full-blown house for less than what most tiny houses cost. I love the look of tiny homes. I don't think I could live in one. I'm not going to do this. The reason being, maybe later. Because I need to switch games. Because I said I was going to switch games. Because it's time for me to move on to The Witcher 3.